Good afternoon, welcome back to UndercoverETuk UK. How the devil are you? It's Monday, sun's kind of shining out there, little bit, it's picking up. I hope we're going to have 15 degrees by Wednesday. How long that lasts for? Probably not too long, but I'm excited about it. Folks, we've got a massive episode for you today. We've got a news report coming out of Australia regarding a scientist that has supposedly caught one of these orbs that we see in our homes and on our skies. He's caught it on camera and he's absolutely baffled by it, and I'd love for this to be a real thing because it would just put everyone that's calling them dust particles in their place, right? Not saying that every orb video is an orb, you know, we do get some mistakes. Some people do, you know, record dust particles and they think they're orbs, but these orbs are real, they're out there, they exist, they look like dust particles, much like the dragon UAP look like bugs, right, and birds. They look like them, but they're not them, okay? And I think we need to fully establish this right now. Orbs are a real thing, folks. Whether they're made of plasma, energy, whether they're conscious, they exist, okay? Let's take a little look. Australia, Ross Coulthard, here we go.
Orbs hovering in a mysterious part of the Australian desert known as Australia's Skinwalker Ranch, captured on video. Take a look at this. An orb, a solid white spherical object appearing to move slowly through the frame. It was a scientist camping in the desert who caught the incredible footage on an infrared digital camera while scanning the sky. And that wasn't all he captured. I do want to bring in News Nation special correspondent Ross Coulthard, who interviewed this scientist who captured the footage. Ross, thanks for joining us. It's always good to see you.
Good evening, Natasha. Nice to see you too.
And Ross, people have observed orbs specifically in this region dating back hundreds of years. You interviewed the scientist who recorded the videos. What did he think these objects were?
So Dr. Andrew Morgan's a scientist who's been collaborating with another scientist from the US to try and investigate a phenomenon that's been seen in the Australian outback for, as you say, hundreds of years. The Aboriginal people called them min-min lights, and when the first European settlers arrived in Australia, they were really struck by these weird glowing orbs of light that are frequently seen hovering over what we call the outback, which are the big wide open spaces of mainly desert in the Australian interior. And so one of the things that a lot of the debunkers have been saying in response to this vision is that this is just backlit insects moving through a light that's illuminating the scene, and that they're out of focus insects. One of the things that Dr. Morgan was able to do was actually film insects in exactly the same scenario with the same camera and the same focus settings, and he was clearly able to delineate the insects and birds from whatever these objects are. So whatever they are, they're anomalous. They appear to be intelligently moving through the landscape. They seem to be curious. And the Aboriginal people have talked about these objects for thousands of years. They call them spirits, spirit people. And essentially they are very, very similar. Dr. Morgan and his colleague have published a paper which explores this idea. They're very, very similar to lights that have been recorded across the United States at various Air Force bases where there've been anomalous orbs basically going into buildings, and particularly other areas where there are nuclear weapons. And it's not a coincidence, I think, that this area of the Karijini Desert is very close to a major Australian base that's part of the US national deterrence. It's where communications are made with US nuclear attack submarines in the Indian Ocean. It's called the Harold E. Holt Naval Communications Station. So maybe, just maybe, this phenomenon is drawn to areas of national security interest. We just don't know. But Dr. Morgan and his...
Look at this thing, right? Look at this thing. It's what we're seeing. It's what we're seeing in our homes. We're seeing everywhere. And the amount of times I've seen this type of footage posted on Facebook and people have just gone, nah, it's dust. Well, whether you believe this news report or not, these things are real, and they do look like out of focus bugs outside, and they do look like dust inside. That's the thing. And whether that's just purposely done to mimic what we would see on camera, I don't know. Would you think it's purposely done, or would you think it's just coincidence? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. But this stuff's real either way, and I just wanted to share that with you. You can watch the full report on News Nation. Ross Coulthard, you know who he is. He looks a little bit run down there, mate. You need to get some rest, maybe. Looking not as fresh as normal, Ross. Hope you're alright, buddy. So yeah, thanks very much, News Nation, for that, and yeah, just let me know your thoughts. But this stuff is real. I'm glad they put it out there, because we need to put some cement on this topic, the orb topic. So many people are just in doubt, and I understand why. You know, they do. It does look like dust particles, and if you rustle up a room and then start filming, you will see these same round objects, but they are dust particles. They're not an energy-like being like this. So that's where I'm at. I think there's been enough research and evidence to show that those things are real. So yeah. Anyway, folks, we've got 3 videos here, and I'm going to start off with this one. It was taken last night. As you can see, Les Copeland at San Jose, he's been at it again, and he's caught another orb. And there is a backstory to it. So before he got his camera out, he was checking out this orb. It was just stagnant in the sky. Started flickering in and out of colours, different colours, and then as soon as he's put his camera up, this is what he's captured. And yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys. It's very much what we've been seeing all over the place, and I'm not sure whether that's a star, just a star stagnant in the sky there, but look at this. Getting a real Orby feel to this show today. Is it 2 objects attached, do you think? Do we think that's 2 hockey pucks attached? Look, that's where I'm at with it. That's what I think is going on. But they are different ones. Like I say, the orb that was filmed just in Australia that you just saw, that really was an orb. You know, that wasn't a hockey puck UAP creating some sort of energy, this bright energy. That was an actual round spherical orb. This does remind me of the hockey pucks here. Yeah, they really do. What they're doing at this moment, I don't know. You know, who knows? What I'm going to do though, Les, I'm going to just open that up with the other player and see if I can see anything in the background there. You're not necessarily going to see everything. See, bring this contrast up. Will it show anything? That's kind of what I felt we were seeing. It's just two pucks with a lot of radiating a lot of plasma. Not getting any of the background, unfortunately, but that's alright. It is what it is. Yeah, that's it, folks. We're not getting anything else. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What could it be? These bright lights that we're seeing over the skies all around the world, to be frank, not just in the US, but they're being picked up in the US at the moment, so yeah, it looks pretty cool, to be fair. Let's just stop that in a moment. I mean, does that not look like all the hockey pucks that we've seen on the show? Just the same shape, you know? Does it not? Freaky deaky, guys, freaky deaky. Keep filming, Les, keep filming, mate. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you very much. Right, we're going to move on to Ben in Cornwall now. So Ben sent me this over just yesterday, actually. And you can see he's revving his engine, doing some tricks on his bike, the normal stuff that Ben does over in Cornwall. And if anyone didn't see it, I will point it out to you now. It's super quick, guys, super quick. Look at this thing. Again, this is slowed right down, folks, so you know, you can tell how fast it's going. There's a bit of plasma there right above his head. Let's take it. But I do want to get the next stop as well, because here it looks pretty cool from there, right? Just a tiny object though, man. There it is, there it is. Not much to go on, but I'll try, mate, I'll try. So before we do any enhancements, this is the last one I'm going to show you for this episode, folks, and this has come from Robert Shaped Custodian File, 11th of February, LAPD helicopter. Look at you, mates. Just comes out of nowhere and it's just gone. Just take that in slow-mo again. Look at this. And for anyone that's like, I can see wings, it's not. It's plasma jets sporadically shooting out, top, bottom, side, everywhere. And it just plays trickery on your eyes, you know. But that's phenomenal, Robert. That is phenomenal. Look at this thing. Should we go into it? Seeing as we're going to do some enhancements anyway, we may as well get some of these in there, right? It's just phenomenal. Absolutely surrounded by that metamaterial there, mate. Which is why part of me thinks that these things are spinning whilst they're moving. While they're on the move, they're kind of doing this, and we're getting all kinds of weird stuff. It's almost looking like morphing, but I don't necessarily think these things are morphing. I'm still on the fence with that whole morphing thing when it comes to these dragons. Can the plasmoids do it? Yeah, I think they can. They're not physically. They don't seem to be physically there. You know, able to go through walls and roads and stuff like that. It's just flipping amazing. That is also very, very cool. I'm loving that. In fact, I want a larger picture. I want to get some of this infrastructure here as well, because it all adds up to a really good image. You know, at the end of the day, there's a UFO flying behind a helicopter towards oncoming traffic just above the road. You know, don't you guys remember years ago we was like, where's the UFOs at? Where's the UFOs at? And you know, it's so hard to see a picture, and everyone would moan about the pictures being blurry and how we can't find a non-blurry image. And then all of a sudden we realise these fuckers are all over the place, literally getting really close to us, and we understand now why we can't get a clear picture. That's how far we've come in such a short amount of time, you know. Flipping awesome, Robert. Thank you very much, mate. And there you go. There's a picture of the helicopter, LAPD, and there's the location as well. Flipping awesome, mate. And what? Looking at this, it looks like it's just come in and just done circles, right? Flipping amazing, amazing. Great research, Robert. Thank you very much, my friend. Right, let's get into this. Let's see what we've got here. Very cool, mate. Only you can do bike tricks with a UFO above your helmet, right? It's flipping awesome, man. Let's see how well it comes up, though. If it comes up at all. Look at the plasma. I told you there was plasma on that flipper. Look. Small hockey puck. Dragon UAP. Nice bit of plasma coming off the side there. Flipping awesome, mate. Look. You're in there, mate. Can't really see you, but that's epic. Love it. Love it. Let's see what the AI's done to the picture there. Not much. It's just enhanced everything, you know. Every line that it can see, it's enhanced it. Brilliant. There it is. Same object, just in the top corner there. Shame they're so small, man. I'd like a nice big saucer up here for the picture, please. You know, we know you're there, so just expand a little bit. Look at that. See this time and time again. But that's ultimately it there. Saucer, bit of plasma again. So we've gone from Cornwall UK, we're now in LA. That's flipping mad. Look at that. It just moves too fast, folks. Like I say, if anyone's still like, come on, come off it, behave yourself, Rob. Look, we've done too much research. I would no way show you this if I thought it was BS. No way. And that's just, look, no wonder why we think they're morphing. Look, just the different shapes this thing can take. But it's, I feel like it's spinning. You know, just moving that fast, we couldn't tell. Look at you, mate. Yeah, a bit of plasma hiding you there. Not for long. I've got to take that again. Now the helicopter's completely hashed up. So I'll leave the helicopter. Alright, let's do it one more time. Let's see what this one gives us. Look at that. It's clearly puck-like. Yeah, it's clearly got this oval shape to the top of it. Dips down, it's got two pointed edges here, like it's not necessarily pointed but certainly curved. And this actually comes out a little bit here. It's kind of like concave in and then sticks out to a point. Flipping awesome. But this is a flying saucer, folks, or a Dragon UAP. Absolutely amazing. Thank you very much, Robert Shape. Thank you very much, Les. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like and subscribe, as always. UndercoverETuk UK. Support the public's evidence. Support me. Support disclosure, folks. Thank you. Take care. All the best. And I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.